Okay, if you have a makeup lover in your life and you don't know what to get them, but you don't want to get them a gift card necessarily, or you do want to get them a gift card, but you would like something to go along with it, this is the video for you. So I guess I'm going to go in the order that I would use these products because I have a lot of stuff in front of me. So the first thing that I use when putting on my makeup is this Iconic London Underglow Blurring Primer. She's right here. She's like 30 bucks. Sometimes you can get her on sale. If you look at their website or if you look on Amazon, sometimes you can get her on sale. There's like a 20% off coupon at Ulta right now. There's, I think, also a 20% off one on Sephora. So you can get it, you know, a little bit cheaper. But I use this every day. I go through about 3 of them a year, I would say 2 or 3. But this stuff like makes my skin look amazing underneath my makeup. The other first base product I use is the Fenty Eye Primer. This one's a little bit harder to find, or at least it has been before. I can always find it at my Sephora plus Kohl's. So if you can't find it on the Sephora website or the Fenty website, I would try that because that has worked really well for me. I personally would not want someone to buy me a foundation or a concealer because that's very, like, the colors are very hard to figure out if you're trying to buy it for someone else. So I wouldn't buy one of those things. But if you wanted to, my favorite foundation right now is the Haus Labs. My second favorite foundation is the Anastasia Beverly Hills, but like the glowy one. And then my favorite concealer right now is Natasha Denona. But under that Natasha Denona concealer, I like to use this Maybelline Pink Instant Age Rewind Eraser. I like the pink because it kind of neutralizes like the blue, green in my eyes and just makes it a little bit, well, just a little bit younger. You know, like we're trying to take off the years here. After that, I usually go into cream bronzer. So I really only have one cream bronzer here, and that is the LYS. I have the lighter one, which is Motivate. So it looks like this. It's a little bit light. This one's, I feel, it's not really orangey. It's not my favorite tone. I think secretly I just want to be tan. And then this is Harmony. This is the better one. I like this one's really good. When I'm tan, honestly, you can use it when you're pale too. Maybe just not as much, but the tone of it, like Harmony, I think is better. So that's really the only cream bronzer that I use right now. I do have the Tarte, it's kind of like a liquid one that you stamp on, like the Charlotte Tilbury, and I do like that. I like that one better than the Charlotte Tilbury one, actually. But the LYS is also, it's like 20 bucks, so it's also cheap. After that, I go into cream blush, and I have 3 favorites that I use, kind of rotate through. The first one is the Charlotte Tilbury one, and this is in the color Cherry Glow. And you just need a dab of, like, I use this quite a bit, and I've barely made a dent in it, because you just need kind of a couple dabs, and then you blend it out, and it's beautiful. That's Cherry Glow. Then I have the Haus Labs one in Classy Cayenne. This one's a little bit more like a summery, not really bronzy, like it's not bronzy, it's like that color, maybe more terracotta. So I really like that one. And then this is an LYS. This one is Focused, and it's like this color. It's like a pink cinnamon, I think it's called. It's kind of corally, but it's a really pretty color. And then the other one that I like are these Rare Beauty blushes, but the minis, because like a dab will do ya. You know, like you do not need a ton of these on your face. So just like these will last forever, and they're the minis. They're like 15 bucks. So these I really like, and you can usually get like, I think, a trio of them around. There's usually some kind of Rare Beauty kit that has them around the holidays. So after that, I go into eye stuff. I only brought out a couple eyeshadows just for some ideas. The first one is this Dior eyeshadow, Single. Ooh, that's funny. And the color Beige Mitza, Mitza. It's number 658. This I had to buy from the Dior website. She's like $40, but like if you have blue or green eyes, even, I mean, maybe really brown and hazel too, this might be a pretty good neutral for anybody. It's really pretty. It is a little sparkly, like, but not like a sparkle, more just like a shimmer, but it's really pretty. The other one I really like is this Charlotte Tilbury in Pillow Talk. Not the Pillow Talk Pops, just the regular Pillow Talk. I think this is a nice neutral as well. And then I also have the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize in Oyster Pearl. And this is a pretty good neutral. It's more like a cool bronze color, but I really like it, and it's super easy to use if you're like a one and done eyeshadow kind of girl. Okay, while I'm on eyes, I would also get a good eyelash curler. I don't even know what one this is. I got this one at Ulta, but it was one that was like highly rated. I know like a super popular one is the Shiseido one. I don't know if they have that at Ulta or Sephora, unclear. But a good eyelash curler is always a nice gift, because that's something that if this person uses makeup, they probably are using it every day as well. For mascara, Lash Paradise is my girl, and has been my girl for like probably going on a decade now. So ever since she came out, I guess it was like 2016, 2017. Love her. I get the black brown color just because I'm, I'm going to be 44 this weekend. So sometimes having that brown in there just tones it down a little bit and makes you look a little bit brighter and younger. The other one, this one I think is newer, is the Paradise Big Deal. And I like this, but it's honestly funny because I think the regular Lash Paradise is a way bigger deal as far as my lashes go than this. This one I feel like is a light lash day. This is a like boom lash day. And pretty much every day is a boom lash day for me, but that's just my vibe. But I like both of those. Then I use for eyebrows the Morphe Definer Brow Pencil. This is the really skinny one in Biscotti, and then the Maybelline Express Brow Fast Sculpt in Soft Brown. This is my favorite for eyebrows. After that, what do I do next? Oh, then I go into powder products. So my favorite, I don't have my favorite bronzer right now because I finished it and I'm trying to use other things up first. My favorite bronzer is the Hourglass Diffused Bronze Light. Love it. I don't have that right now, but I do have this Hourglass palette that I got last year that has this bronzer in it. So this is the bronzer that I've been using, and it is natural bronze. It works just fine. If I could only choose like one powder product, like blush, bronzer, finishing powder for the rest of my life, Hourglass wins hands down. These are stunning. They make my skin look stunning. So like these blushes in here as well are amazing. I love them. When I'm all done with the powder products, I take this Hourglass ambient lighting palette, and I brush this all over my face pretty much. I just go and then like sweep it on my cheeks, my nose, forehead, chin, and it's amazing. So this actually would be a really good, this is like $70, so it's a little pricey. Again, 20% off coupon out right now at Ulta, 20% off coupon out at Sephora. So those are, the Ulta one's good until Christmas. The Sephora one expires on Sunday. So this might be a good gift if your person really likes makeup, or the blush or bronzers, or just like one of these palettes. But these you kind of have to know, there's like 4 of them out this year, I think. So you kind of have to know what they really like. The other blushes that I love are these Patrick Ta blush duos, where they have the powder and the cream. This is the mini one. This is the only one shade that comes in the mini. This is like what the regular one looks like. But these are amazing. You put the powder on first, put the cream on top, and they are like special. These Kosas blushes are really good too. This is the color Thrill, and I really like this, especially with that cherry Charlotte Tilbury liquid blush. The other thing that I would buy if you wanted to get like a gift card, something really cool to go along with that, are BK Beauty brushes. If you find these on TikTok Shop, there's probably a sale right now, because I find these on sale more on TikTok Shop than I do IRL, unless you have an influencer who has a coupon code. But this 101 brush is my favorite for foundation. This 103 I use for bronzer. And then these eyeshadow brushes, my main one that I like is the 201, and then I like the 109 for cream blush. I still have some lip products, but I'm going to put that in a part 2.